he's going to start for us this game.
You know, for you personally, obviously, you went through that illness a couple of weeks ago. How have you recovered from it? How did you learn from that experience?
It was a hard week. That was a hard week, but I'm happy that I made it through, and I feel great now.
I wanted to ask you too about Teron Vincent a little bit. I know you go against him in practice probably a lot. What's his biggest strength?
He's a very explosive player. Iron sharpens iron. We always work there every day, and that's how we get better. Everything he do is pretty good. It's very good.
One of his biggest strengths in the game seems to be eating those double teams, taking on multiple blockers at once. What, from your purview, what makes him good at that particular skill?
Just how he gets up the ball. He knows how to position himself and be prepared for blocks and how to shut blocks, and that's just one thing he's good. He does great.
Matt, what's the most important thing Justin Frye has taught you so far?
He just taught me mostly just bring the energy and just go hard. Honestly, there's gonna be mistakes on the field, but once you sit down and actually know the mistakes you make and just execute what you do, it's gonna always be better.
Does he create energy in a different way than other coaches you've had? It seems like he can be that way at practice.
I can say that the offensive line loves him, loves the energy that he brings. Everybody's wants to learn, everybody's ready to grow together, and that's one thing I love about Coach Frye.
Matt, was that the Wisconsin game? Was that one of the cleaner games that you've been a part of in terms of offensive line play since you've been here? Just in terms of execution across the board?
It was a pretty good game. I feel like we was really prepared for that week. Just the game plan and everybody executed well.
What does that do for your guys' confidence as you're trying to build momentum, all five of you, building momentum and building chemistry?
It's just repetition. We go over in practice and whatever we do in practice, if we critique it, whatever, and we just stick to what we do.
Coach Day said a couple times yesterday that he felt like you guys were targeted much better as an offensive line. I guess in some of those zone runnings. He was just like, what does that mean to you when he says you guys were on target?
I think that means a lot. That means a lot. You know what I'm saying? What we try to do is shot start fast. That's what we try to do as the offensive line. Just bring the energy down and just go.
Matt, Coach Day talked about, especially the second and third game, you're playing an overmatched opponent. Obviously, you can get away with some things in those games, especially on the offensive line. When you go back and look at film of games like that where you guys just do dominate up front, how do you evaluate that without you're trying to get better, but you can get away with some things that maybe technique's not exactly what it needs to be? Or how do you kind of evaluate those games?
We kind of just start from the basics, just knowing the right footwork that comes to whatever we play. And just knowing the little techniques to work games, like head placement or hand placement, it's always little things we gotta work on and go together. But once we're off the ball together and just fight through whatever,
Is it difficult in a game like that where you can kind of get away with some things? Maybe you're just bigger, stronger to continue to focus on the technique in the moment?
Well, Coach Frye always talk about rebite. So, sometimes you could be in an awkward position, but it's all about rebiting, find a way to anger yourself better, to still dominate what you're going to do. That's what we're trying to work on every week.
You play next to him every day. The advanced numbers say that he's one of the best centers in the country. What's it like to be right beside him?
Luke is a very great player. I love the energy that he brings. He also communicating around all five of us is perfect, and that's one thing. If you go call a play, you go call a play, we're gonna execute it together. That's supposed to, and that's one thing he does. He just has that confidence and he just brings it.
Does the rest of the offensive line have to buy into the center, in a different way than you have to buy into the other positions?
Yeah, most likely it's mostly just buying into the center. Our players are different than the quarterbacks, so it's all about having community for him.
CJ said that he's the president, Luke's the vice president. Do you even know what that makes you? Is there a hierarchy there?
I don't know what they got going on, but whatever they got going on, I don't know. But those two run the plays.
You talked about the chemistry and the communication between the five of you. Coach Dave brought up in his press conference that Coach Frye has done a great job of building that camaraderie. What has he done to facilitate between the five of you? Facilitate that between the five of you?
I could just say just bring that energy and the connection that he builds with us, and it gives us the confidence and just not being timid or anything. just be able to walk in his office, or if anything we have struggled with or have chicken thoughts about, he's able to sit down and make sure we have it, strategize great. And,
Coach Walton was talking yesterday about when he got here, he reached out to the cornerbacks immediately. Did Coach Fry do something similar with you? Like, what was the first you heard from him, and how did that connection start?
The first we heard from him, he just came in with open arms, and he was just bringing energy with the as a coach. He was just willing to get pour his heart out to us and just work as a unit, and that's something that a lot of us adjusted to and was happy to take him on as a coach.
Is there something he's shown you technically that makes you a better offensive lineman today than you were a year ago at this time?
I could say like a lot of it has to do with technique. That's something that we all kind of like struggled with, and that's something we actually grown and got better, a lot better.
Like what sort of technique? What do you feel like is better
Just
technique?
footwork, like how to initiate the block before it comes to you.